Hi. Hi, how are you? Welcome, anybody who is just joining. Hi. Just waiting on my moderator. And then we are going to do about 45 minutes because I have clients at 9 of past lives. And if anyone wants a reading, you can always request one. How are you guys? Who's on right now? If you're on, can you like wave and say hi? Let me know that my internet connection's okay. I'm having like nonstop problems, but I did just have Comcast out. Hi, how are you? Where are you located? What time is it where you are? Hi, Crystal Love, Light and Healing. Hi, how's everyone doing? Brandy's gonna be on any sec. I just said past lives because you guys seem to love past lives, but if you would rather I did like animal spirit cards or other oracle cards, tell me. And that's what we'll do. You guys get to decide today, especially the first ones who were on here. Colorado, oh, beautiful, beautiful. It's so gorgeous. I have so many friends moving to Colorado, I cannot even tell you. I'm like, am I supposed to move to Colorado? You're probably like, no, stay in California. Hi. Hi. Brandy should be here any sec. So you guys want to talk about what cards you want to do? Do you guys want to do past lives? Is that what you're into? Do you want to do like chakras? You want to do, I have so many choices. I have those rock star oracles. Hi. I have so many things. So you guys can tell me what you're into and we can do it. I think that's more fun. Hi, welcome, welcome. You guys, do you have everybody have their coffee? If it's early there, if it's late there, I guess you don't want coffee, huh? The time zones. Welcome, everybody. Hi. Hi, we're just waiting on Brandy. She should be here any second. Past lives. Yeah, you guys love past lives. That is your absolute favorite. And I think it's, I find it fascinating and love it and feel like it's something feel like I seem to really love to do. So that's amazing. We're just waiting on, hold on one sec. How is my Wi-Fi? Is my Wi-Fi okay? We're just waiting on Brandy, and when she comes in, she'll say Grand Rising. Drop your first name, last initial, and then we'll get started. But until then, you guys ask me anything. If anybody has a question, you can Cash App me or Venmo me. I can't remember what they are, though. That's why I need Brandy. But let me grab the deck for questions I want to use. Ooh, just knocking everything over. Don't worry about me. Oh, okay. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Okay. And the cat that passed away is still with you, most definitely. And I believe that our fur babies continue to reincarnate as different fur babies that, we have. Hey, there she, what did I say? Grand Rising. Everybody tap that screen for Brandy. Thank her for being here. Everyone wants the past lives again. And like I told you guys in the full moon, I gave up my tarot card deck, my Rider-Waite that I've been like leaning on since I was 10. And I'm now using different tarot cards in readings. This is huge for me. If you have a specific question, it's $10 Cash App. Brandy can throw that up. Can you throw that up, Brandy? If for specific questions, all these ones. My mother's name was Leilani, and she's my heavenly flower. Oh, I love that. Yes, she is. Your guardian angel. Welcome, everybody. Specific questions, Cash App, Stacy Luna Tarot. Otherwise, we are going to do some past lives. You can also do Venmo. I can't remember what it is though. Is it like, it has my little logo, my moon logo. So yeah, you can get it from there. All right, do you guys hear the dogs playing behind me? So you guys, the rescue dog update, I had a friend spend the night. This dog was so psycho. She was so afraid. She was like, that dog's not safe. I was like, ugh, I know. We're working really hard on her. Okay. So, tell me, you guys, I know it's so hard. I'm not going to use this deck actually. Hold on, I'm changing my mind. I'm going to use this deck. Okay, all confused in here. I love being in my office though. Love being in my office, so I'm glad the Wi-Fi is working. Oh, Move it, dogs. Move it, move it. You're knocking things over. Go. Sorry, guys. What? Oh my God, move away. The dogs are like playing on the camera thing. Sorry. What a mess I am today. And it's hot. Okay. Hey, welcome everybody. Okay, so first name, last initial. Everybody gets a past life reading. If you have a specific question, that is $10. Brandy's got it. There we go. Oh, that's like a heart in a universe. What is that? Hand hearts. Oh my God, it looked like universal unconditional love and it was so beautiful. You're so cold and I'm literally, you guys, I just had to do all these tests about these hot flashes I'm having all the time. So we will see soon. Oh yeah, and if you guys want to book an appointment with me, today is so fun. I'm doing a Zoom party today. I love Zoom parties. So those are off book and you can do it with your friends. It's so fun. So I think there's 5 of us today. I am so excited. It's going to be so fun. Okay, here we go, Leilani. Now remember, you guys, you've had lots of past lives and I'm not going to remember the last ones I read to you, but if it's the same thing, tell me because I would think that that was amazing. Okay, Leilani. Leilani. Oh. So yours is crazy. You spent a lifetime, I believe, as a nun. And it was not healthy or you were very unhappy. In fact, you were absolutely miserable and you felt like you discovered things about organized religion that nobody should ever see. Unfortunately, you didn't feel like you could step away from it. So in this lifetime, you're doing a lot of healing about conditionings about organized religions. I don't know if that's something that makes sense to you, but this lifetime is all about healing those unhealthy ties. Okay, hold on. Allison. Don't forget to drop your first name, last initial, specific question, ask me, and always book an appointment with me, you guys. I am booked all day today, but I do have time next week. Let's look. Allison, of course, Allison. Okay. You have a situation with a mother that you've carried from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. What happens though is you sometimes feel like she's like a puppet master and she's trying to control things. That just is a carry on from lots and lots of lives. And you need to know there was a lifetime that you really needed her to do it. And that's part of what happens here. Sometimes I think that you feel a little manipulated. Just understand that that's some karmic past life stuff she's working through because she has this deep need to control. I don't really know how to explain that, but a deep need to control. Oh, it's okay. It's so, you know what? It's such it's so common that people do it. It's because a lot of you don't know, if you're new here, especially, I'm a stroke survivor and I have trouble watching fast. Michelle Gonzalez, will Ricardo get released this year? Let's look. Let's look. Yes, he is going to get released this year. You know what's interesting? It's going to be like on some sort of weird technicality, like overcrowding or something, it looks like. And I mean, truthfully, it does look like he's had really good behavior and he's trying really hard. But that's what I see. I see like I keep thinking like technicality, like overcrowding or something, but he will get out this year. So if she did not hear that, will you guys repeat that to her if she comes in and asks? Who is next? No one needs to be sorry for anything. Whoever's saying they're sorry, never be sorry for like learning or asking. Instead of saying, I'm sorry, say, thank you so much for letting me know how you do it. That is the first step to letting go of people pleasing. So I never want anyone to be sorry for doing something that they had absolutely no idea. Winona, there she is, Winona. There she is. Oop. This is interesting because the first thing that came up, and I actually remember yours, was medicine man or woman. And what came up, and so I reshuffled, and what came up again is wars and battles. But I think you need to understand this is so crazy. is that you were a healer there too. You were actually, I believe, male in that life, and you were a medic. It made you change everything you feel about everything. You reevaluated everything. You were once very eager to go serve, and then you felt like you had to reevaluate and like look deeply at what you were doing because it felt so criminal. You probably have a very difficult time with war movies, I would assume. Anyway, but it's still, again, in every lifetime, Winona, you've been some sort of healer. Sherry M. Sherry M. You guys are doing great. It's just me and Brandy today. We usually have 4 people, so be patient. Everybody tap the screen for Brandy seriously. Tell her how much you love her because we can't do it without her. You only have to drop your name once because otherwise it gets a little confusing as she's trying to make a list. Sherry M. Here we go, Sherry M. Sherry M. Forgiveness. And for some reason, I feel like I've gotten this one for you before too. So forgiveness, and it's actually about in a previous lifetime, you just felt like everything you needed never materialized, and it made you bitter. And the truth is, this is carried on for a few lifetimes, I see, where you feel like you're working so hard and nothing manifests and nothing comes. And part of it is because you can't let go of certain grudges. And this isn't this lifetime, though I think you're getting better. I think it's still hard to let go of your anger. And the thing that's so important to remember is people do horrible things to us. They do. People do horrible things because they don't know any better. But the most damage we do to ourselves is hanging on to that resentment and anger because it makes us very sick and it makes us very bitter. And this is what I'm seeing here. So you have to work on whatever you can to learn how to let go and to forgive, because that vibrates you at a different level, and then it's very easy to manifest. I hope that makes sense. Who is next? I do have a Venmo. I do. I think it's Stacy-Luna. Stacy-Luna. I actually love it if you guys use Venmo, because that is what I pay my dog walker with. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Hi, everybody. Don't forget to thank Brandy. Can't do this without Brandy. I don't know who's next. I think I missed who was next. I just did, Diana's next. I looked back. Look at that, scrolling. Look at what you can do when you scroll. Okay. Good morning, Diana. Let's see what we have for you. Oop, here it is. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Unrequited love. So this is a little bit more than unrequited love, though. In a previous life, when it was very frowned upon, you ended up in a relationship with a married man, and it created so much scandal and so much heartbreak. I can't even begin to tell you. This lifetime is about peace and healing, trusting yourself, learning to pick the right person that doesn't almost scar you. And that's been challenging because you're very attracted to these unrequited love situations where you can never get what you need. So it's that you have to kind of retrain your mind and let go and remember that those agreements aren't yours, that it's something that happened in another lifetime. Good morning, everybody. I just did Diana. How's everybody doing? I'm going to do Brandy really quick, you guys, while we are... Kelly, that is such a good question. If you cash out me that am I going to come back in another life with my narcissistic mother, I would love to read that one. I'm going to Brandy, monk or nun, but very different, actually. You were a monk or nun, and then Kelly's next, Brandy, but you actually enjoyed it and found solitude in it. I actually think that you were a monk that took a vow of silence, and you did it because you couldn't trust your voice and your need to scream kind of really loudly, and it calmed and quieted that down. You should look into some Buddhist classes. I think you would find them phenomenal. I went to Buddhist classes for 18 months because I was like scared to die, and they really, really, really helped me. Yeah, fascinating. I love this, you guys. Kelly. High priest or priestess, Kelly. But you found it difficult as the high priest or the priestess because everybody had an opinion about everything all the time, and that was really hard for you. So if you get frustrated and you don't feel like you're heard, or like people are questioning you, that comes from that lifetime. You just feel like you're like, I am trying to be like, why does everyone get to have an opinion about everything I'm doing? And you find that difficult. Yeah, say your first name, last initial, and everybody gets on the list until 8:45 because I have my first clients at 9. And then, as always, you guys can make an appointment with me. I have time on Tuesday. Jody A. Jody A. Did you hear yours, Brandy? Jody A. I got another monk or nun, so I'm going to reshuffle. You guys heard me shuffling, though, so it's crazy. So hold on. I'm reshuffling because I don't want to feel like Jody A. So phobias. And your phobias come from, okay, you were working, this is so crazy, so try to take this in, Jody. All I can see is you working in a very secluded factory, and I feel like you felt like it was haunted and you were very afraid. I think that you get very afraid of large buildings possible, or feeling like confined. And in these areas, I see like maybe it's hard to go to Costco and stuff. If I'm crazy, let me know. I think that that comes from a past life being literally like stuck in this work in a kind of scary industrial like building. Anyways, that's what I got. Who is next? And does anyone have a question? I have to answer that. Am I going to be attached to my narcissistic mother in a previous life? So I have to address it, and then I'll do Carrie. This is how it works. Unless you can cut the ties that you have cold turkey in this relationship and end that karma, you will go back tied together, right? So people I hate this. I hate that my first husband was a soulmate, because he was. If I was not with my first husband, I would never have my children, and there's nothing more important to me and nothing that identifies me. And my identifier is that I am the mother of these 2 kids, right? So he is my soulmate. The only way to not go into another lifetime with him, and we had many, many lifetimes, was completely cold turkey, cut him out of my life, lots of cord cutting. Let me tell you, every full moon, I released that relationship. And that's the learning. That's how so if you want to cut it in this lifetime so that you don't continue in the next. And make sure in your moon rituals, on your full moons, that you say, I want to cut this tie. This is what I need. No more. And that is how I feel about that. Did you guys find that interesting? Does that help? Carrie, it's your turn. You're so patient. Here we go. Carrie. Thanks everybody who's just joining. Thanks for sharing. I would love you guys to tap the screen for Brandy. She's handling it all and it's a lot. Carrie, vows. Ooh, I'm interested. So you have had previous lifetimes of having marital discord. Lots of previous lifetimes with marital discord. Because of that, it makes you gun shy, and you tend to push people away and not let them in, and you don't trust people because you have been through many lifetimes, the people you've trusted most have hurt you. So that is where that comes from. In this relationship, move it, guys. It's important that you know that the things and anxiety you're feeling are stemming from past trauma. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It is her. Elizabeth. God, Brandy's so good, right? Elizabeth. Brandy's amazing. Thank you. I love you, Brandy. Ooh, here it is. Hot. Ooh, this is interesting, but I think it's different. Okay. So you had to give a child up in a previous lifetime. You had to. You were not ready. You were not prepared. You could not keep this child. There is some deep karmic stuff around this where you don't feel worthy of having a child because you feel like you abandoned her. What's interesting though is that you didn't. You like saved her. Like you couldn't have done it any other way. You have serious intuition and divine power. You knew that this was best for the child, but you do some inner shaming where you think you don't deserve things. And it's really sad. That was for Elizabeth. Day one, Natalie. Girls, not, oh, these dogs. Your video froze? Oh my, am I frozen, you guys, or is it okay? Oh, Melissa, 10, when will he get released? That's hard for me to see. I can do my best to tell you. You asked when will he get released and what else did you ask? So when will he get released? I can do my best to answer. I think it'll be next spring. Next spring is what I'm seeing. Later in the spring. That is what I see. I have PayPal. I have Venmo. Yeah, I have Venmo. Natalie, hi. Welcome. I think I missed the next name. Hold on, let me scroll. I don't think he's going to get up. I don't think he's going to get much notice. Like I said, I think it's going to be a overcrowding issue, is what and I don't know why I feel like that, but I feel like, and I don't think there'll be much notice. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you for that validation. Thank you, Moonlight Flower. Yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Sierra, here we go. Welcome everybody who just joined. Thanks for being here. Tap the screen for Brandy. She's amazing. Does anybody know what time it is? I need a freaking clock in here badly. Sierra, hold on. I got the same one we got last time and I hate that. So let me just, Sierra. Oh God, girl, you're getting my card, which makes me really sad, but here we are. Okay. So you have had chronic health issues in previous lifetimes, so I have a feeling you might have one in this life too. You have a very difficult time learning balance, and let me tell you, that is a very difficult thing to learn, and sometimes I feel like it's impossible to attain. So, Sierra, it's all about balance. It's all about like setting programs like on your phone with work, with, everything so that you learn how to do some you time. You tend to give so much to everyone around you. That's no one's filling your cup. You have to fill that cup, right? So you have to, because health stuff sucks, and so much of it is our ability to deal with our shit, right? So listen, this lifetime is all about learning balance, which I have to tell you, that's my lesson in this lifetime too. I'm not the best at it. Good morning, you guys. Welcome. Michelle C. Hi guys. And don't forget, you can always make an appointment with me too. 15-minute appointments. We get so much done. It's crazy. Michelle C. Egypt. So you had a life in Egypt. What's interesting though is it was not a great. Oh, Haley sent me $10. So you guys, remind me about Haley. Michelle C. It was not great. You felt very trapped. You felt like you could not have a life that you wanted there. It was difficult. It was, almost like slavery, like you were a slave, and it was challenging. And because of that, you have sometimes in this life, you'll see that you find yourself not liking authority that much, which is interesting because usually I'd pull the authority figures, but the life was so deeply rooted in like Egyptian slavery that it's fascinating. Okay, Natalie, what was your question, honey? What is your question, Natalie? If you can tell me. Did I freeze you guys? I hope I didn't freeze. Natalie, day one. Yep. What is her question? I know. Oh, Natalie, day one. Okay, Natalie, day one. It is yours right now. Okay. Oh, okay, just a general card. Okay, so I'm going to just do a general really card, then I'll get to Haley. Sorry. Okay, so you were I feel like you're going through something where you feel like, wait, hold on. So I feel like you feel like you're in a situation where there's like conflict about starting something new. Um, I don't know what that conflict is. I think that you worry that you won't be stable or like money won't be okay if you make this choice. But the truth is, like, you have to have confidence and you have to do it because you have this like creative force and ability to do this, but you're so afraid to do it that you're listening to the anxiety and not the intuition, right? And your intuition is screaming at you to do it because you're called to do it. And don't worry, don't worry. You're not, it's not going to create any money problems at all. The opposite. I mean, it might take a second, but it's going to be really good. All right. Who is, so that was for Haley. And then Natalie, that was Haley's. Just, oh no. Haley, did you want, I'm so confused. Haley, did you want a general? Or hold on. Okay, good. And then Haley, what's Haley's question? And then Michelle Steffen just sent me $10. General card. So I'm going to read Michelle's general card. And then Leslie paid. Does my sister-in-law like you? Does your sister, I'm going to do, does my sister-in-law like me right now? Because I have the question. Does my sister-in-law like me? I think that she is a very guarded person. I think that there's the possibility and there will be a transition into a beautiful friendship, but she's really guarded. It's not personal. It has nothing to do with you. Okay. And then, hold on. Hold on. Michelle asked me a question. Did you say just general, Michelle? Yeah, send love to the moderators. Michelle, you said just a general question too also, so here you go. Okay, so you're thinking about starting a project with some friends. I think I'm going to tell you not to do that. I think that this is a transition where you have to learn to do things alone. And I think it's something spiritual or something like that is what I see. I read yours, Natalie. What I read about, that was yours. So that was your question. And then I was waiting on Haley. I believe, right? Are we good? Is that right? Did I get everybody? Let me know if I didn't. God. You enjoy the holiday too. We won't probably be on Monday just because it's the holiday weekend. Did I get everybody that cash apped me? Does anyone know? If I didn't get you, just tell me right now and I suck and it's not on purpose. And I'm literally. Oh my God, sorry. You guys, did I? No, bad bark. Lay down, go. Go. Bad bark. 2 dogs is a lot. Did I get everybody? Not sure about the project with friends. I don't go out. So I'm going to reread it, okay, Michelle? And I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. I'm seeing that you're trying to do something. I mean, maybe, let me see. I'm getting the same thing. So maybe it's that you need to go out. I'm getting reversed. Like, this is the second time I pulled this card, that you're not, it could be read 2 ways, right? Either you're not supposed to go into projects with people, or maybe it's that you're spending too much time alone, and I believe that there's comfort in community, and you have to figure out a way in which to do that. Now, I also think for some reason I'm seeing with you that you have some of that like COVID antisocial stuff. So just know that. Haley said she knows about her twin flame, but one of her friends is showing interest. Isn't that so twin flamey? So that's very, very twin flamey, right? So I'm going to tell you to completely back off. Whatever's, let your friend go there. I would be really clear that you have feelings for this person too. It's not going to work with the other person. The truth is, this is like a 2-year twin flame, 18-month twin flame journey where there's going to be a lot of key players involved, and you will make your way to each other then. No, everyone gets a card. I'm just got confused because I got a bunch of cash apps at once, and you guys know I suck at this. It's nothing personal. Okay, so are we? Yeah, but you need to, so there's some comfort in community, and especially like the full-time mom thing. I have a feeling that if you could join some sort of mothers group or community group or something like that, you would find a lot of comfort in that. I think you need some community around you. Um, who is next? Who is next? Oh, Cash App goes first because I never want to feel like I'm ripping someone off, right? I always want to make sure those get done. If I missed anybody who Cash Apped or Venmoed, please let me know, okay? Lay down. These dogs are killing me. Okay. You guys have a time check? Chelsea, communal living. I wonder if you lived with Taylor in a previous life. You feel very enlightened when you're able to be creative and you're around to be around other people. You have a lot of confidence. You borrow confidence from large groups. You were extremely extroverted in previous lives and really loved the idea of being part of like this moving creative thing. I think it's part of why you often like to do things in large groups. I feel like you're the kind of person who brings everyone together. That's where that comes from. Age 24. Okay, you guys, I need to calm my dogs down or something. They are crazy. So let's do 5 more minutes, and they're gonna knock over everything in 1 second. They are annoying. Oh, good, I'm glad. I'm glad that makes sense. Oh, you're totally what? See? Look at them just knocking this over and over. You guys, 2 dogs is a whole new thing. Hey, go lay down. Go, go, go. All right, you guys, who's next? You guys are so patient. Thank you. Chelsea P. And I didn't miss anyone who Leslie paid $10. Does my boyfriend's family like me? Leslie, does your boyfriend's family like you? And you guys, if I'm missing anybody, hold on. Okay. Does my boyfriend's family like me? I'm answering that one right now. Does my boyfriend's family like me? Yeah, they think you're really charming. I think that I think that there's been a lot of girls in the past, so they're a little closed off. That does not mean anything. It just means closed. They just don't trust that it'll last. I feel like they've met and maybe were very close with his first girlfriend, and because of that, they're a little, it was a little heartbreaking, so they hold, am I making sense? They hold themselves back a little bit. They think you're charming and very, very cute. They just don't want to get too attached until they feel like there's a reason to get too attached. They're just a little gun shy. Who is next? Who's next? These dogs, oh my God. Did I freeze? Am I okay? Did I get everyone who Venmoed and Cash Apped? If I missed you, you've got to tell me. You have to tell me. Who is next? Oh. You're fine. Okay, good. Thanks, guys. You're sweet. I'm feeling very flustered today. It's the dogs fighting at my feet. It's like I'm finding that extraordinarily challenging. Tara sent me $10 for a reading. Tara, what's your question, honey? If you're there, Tara, can you guys remember Tara? Because you know I'm not going to remember in 10 seconds. Oh, Melissa D. I'm going to read Melissa D really fast. No. Melissa D, while we wait for Tara's question. Melissa D. Melissa D. Ooh, this is a good one, Melissa. Okay. So you have had the same father in many, many lifetimes. Part of what happens there is that you never feel like he gives you enough. I don't know what that comes from, but there was a lifetime in which it was very, 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 very challenging. And he's trying really hard to make up for that. But for some reason, you guys speak in two very different languages. Understand that does want progress, and he does want this relationship to work in this lifetime. But there is like a lot of karma with your dad, a lot of karma, a ton of karma with your father. So just know that how you're feeling goes back like lineages. Is Tara here? Does Tara just want a general? Marlena. Thanks, guys, for being so patient. Tap the screen. Thank Brandy. I'm doing my best. You guys are amazing. Marlena. Oh, this is interesting. So Marlena, you spent a previous lifetime as a closeted homosexual male. Because of that, you don't feel like you're safe to, sometimes say your authentic truth. You feel extraordinarily judged. That comes from that lifetime. No one's judging you. You should always speak your truth and know that you're safe. Will her husband come to her in a dream? Oh, honey, are you trying to connect with your husband who passed away, Tara? That's interesting. Okay. He's here right now, I believe. And I think part of what you want it so desperately, your anxiety's so high, you can't let it in. I'm getting like a loud reading from a male figure, an ancestor. And I don't know, I'm getting a very strong, very loving male figure, saying that it's so funny. You want it so badly that it's not happening. You can't, it's not going to be in a dream. You have to, you're going to have to learn to meditate. It's going to happen in meditation. It's very important that if you can, there's an app, it's free, called Insight Timer. Do some guided meditations to just relax and relieve anxiety. Start there. Start with like 1 minute ones. Then look for ones that help you connect in mediumship, that help you connect to loved ones. They'll walk you through, they'll create a greeting. You need to do that. That's the way in which you can connect to another soul. And the truth is, we can, when we get good enough at it, kind of see the thoughts of other people sometimes, right? So it's important to me that you learn to meditate. That's how the connections are going to happen. Okay. Strongly, I feel like that. Kathleen. Oh, you're a little wanderlust girl, Kathleen. You do not like to sit still. In previous lifetimes, you spent your lifetimes very wanderlusty, very like having loved these like fun relationships in every place you went, and you were always the beautiful one that no one could quite catch, like such a gypsy. Meditation is how you unlock your third eye. So you have this like wanderlust thing about you, and it is fascinating. Yeah, it all is, all of it. The really good readers are really good meditators, right? We really know how to, I do like I can meditate and do like 3-hour journeys, and it's my favorite thing in the world, way better than TV. 8:31. Okay, are you tired, Brandy? How are you doing? You're the one doing all the heavy lifting. That was my daughter's death and accident. Let's do that. That's a one-on-one thing. We probably only need like 15 minutes, but let's do a one-on-one. I'm screaming. Like, can you make an appointment with me? That's something I just feel like we should do alone together. If that's okay. It's heavy. I can feel it. And I would like to. Tara wants a general reading. Right. I knew we had somebody. Yes, you can, Tara. Of course. Here we go. Tara. Here we go. 5 more minutes for Cash Apps or Venmos, 5 more, and then I'm calling those. I want to make sure I'm caught up too and I didn't miss anybody. Okay. Okay, so I feel like there's been a lot of, I don't know. Tara, can you tell me, is recklessness, do you feel like there's been a lot of chaos in your life It looks like it feels like there's been so much chaos in your life, it's hard to trust or have fun or even find any joy right now. I want to tell you that, hi, are you there, Tara? Yes, yes. Okay, so that's what, but I feel like there's been a lot of chaos in your life and a lot of, I want to say, at this point, you feel sort of joyless. I want you to know that I think you need to work on, I actually think you want to do healing work. I think that you want to be a healer of some kind and you don't know how to do it. And part of why your life is chaotic is because you're not doing what's in line with your soul. So I want you to, if you can, take some classes, maybe listen to things. I don't care if you watch TikToks and YouTubes, but I think that you're trying to figure out what your next thing is. You know what I mean? Like where you're supposed to go from here. And the truth is you do have to go. I mean, you do have to like take a class and learn some things and change your life. Like this is time for a big change. Who is next? And believe me, this is so important. You will find joy again. You really, really will. All right. Who? Stephanie. So patient, Stephanie. Thank you so much. I hope that was helpful, Tara. Oh, Elizabeth. Is my little girl here with me again in this lifetime? Oh, that's fun, Elizabeth. Let's look. Oh my God, I love it. So in a previous lifetime, she was the mother. She was the mother, and you guys had definitely had some financial situations where she had to take care of you, and now you're taking care of her. It's going to be interesting. I think she's going to get into finance when she's older. Who is, I love that question though. That was so beautiful. I love that. So it's going to be really, I mean, stay in touch with me. I think she's going to be like a little math wizard and really like good at finances. And, but yes, except for she was your mother. So you may find it hard to discipline her at times and stuff. She may kind of come off like she's the head bitch in charge because she was the head bitch in charge. Stephanie. Ooh. This is interesting. You have had a lifetime in biblical times. And because of that, you feel really passionate. Like, I feel like you might be feeling like this whole Israel-Palestine thing might be something big on your mind and something that you're very fascinated with and interested in and have strong opinions about. It's because you understand it from a different perspective because you lived a lifetime there. Fascinating. God, I'd love to talk to you about that. Fascinating. Who is next? It's my Facebook group. Instead, you paid on Venmo. Oh, what was your question? Oh, thank you. I think you need to that's why I said do some TikToks and do some YouTube. See what you're into. General reading for SYA. Is that you? Are you saying that you just paid me? Hold on. Angie said she paid on Venmo. Okay, Angie, what's your question? Yeah, can you keep track for me? Sorry, I'm getting really confused. I can just feel I'm so flustered. Yeah, the moderators are, please, you guys tap the screen. Tap, 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 tap. Read who's next. I forget. I'm going to read. I just don't know who's next. Hold on. Candy. Okay, she's got me. I'm watching Brandy. I know. I got it. I love tap the screen for Brandy because she just watches me get like so stroke head lost. Hold on. Candy. Oh, girl, we have another health. Hold on. Oh, okay. So yours is a little different. You cared for an ailing parent. And actually used your life savings to do it. And it was really, really awful. And there was like bad things that happened with family members. And so you have all kinds of karmic stuff around medical decisions for family members. And it's a lot. Just know it's a lot. All right, you guys. I know she's amazing. I am doing card pulls. I am. That's what I'm doing. Lisa L. Lisa L. Lisa L. Lisa, another monk or nun. Another monk or nun. Oh, except for you actually ended up in some weird relationship with a monk, and you were so happy, but it was so unhealthy because they couldn't commit to you and they were lying to everybody. So that's why you never trust people. Weird, really interesting. But that's why you always think people are like, you know, that you are shameful, or that, like, does that make sense? Or that, like, you know, they might not love you as much as you feel like they should. That's your stuff from that relationship and feeling like hid, you know. Ugh, I'm sorry. That's hard. All right, you guys, I want to answer that last Cash App, and my assistant's already. Annie L. What, did we ever get the question from the person who Cash Apped or Venmo'd? Annie L. Annie L. Another Egypt. Another Egypt. Ooh, amazing. You loved Egypt. You loved Egypt. You were part of like a planning commission, and it is super, super beautiful. You like helped create the pyramids and helped create the landscape, and you found so much. Are you into architecture? I feel like you might be into architecture. Anyway, yeah, past life. I feel like you're really into architecture and design and things like that. That's why. Who is, so I'm gonna call it. I just want to answer the last person who Cash Apped, and I feel like I didn't. Did I? Do we know? And there is a list. If you drop your name and put it on there, I'm gonna keep reading, obviously, until I do the you're an interior designer. That's where that comes from. That's where that comes from. I'm like, you're real into design. And oh, Angie asked about my past life. So was it about the one she had, or she wants a different one? I'm going to do a different one because I feel like it would be hard. Okay. Oh, you're getting, this is so out of my league, but galactic past life. So I think you're a star seed. I don't know a ton about this. I was actually tested as an indigo child, and it was really scary, and I was in a book and I didn't like it very much. And so I think that's part of why I don't do this. But you definitely, you're a star seed. And sometimes you feel like you don't fit in, and like you just find this lifetime here extraordinarily challenging because you are a star seed. You have to do a lot of shadow work in this lifetime. There's a lot of shadow work for you to do. You've got to do some inner child healing, and you've got to figure out where these wounds are that make you feel so different. So much of that weight you're carrying is from this star seed life, or like from being on another planet, which again is not what I'm strongest at. Oh, you did a Cash App. Did you receive it? Let me look. Receive it? Let me look. What's your name? See, the thing is, I don't know your name. The one who said, hold on. Okay. I feel like I did everybody, but if I didn't, let me know. And wow. Okay, hold on. No. And wow. Okay, hold on. Oh. Could you guys have me? I didn't get it. I didn't get it. You know what? Let's do it on Tuesday, or I mean, I'll be back live, you guys, on Wednesday. If anyone wants to see me before then, I have tons of time on Tuesday. I'm also doing these email readings now that are super affordable. They're like $20, where you can ask me a question and I'll send you like a voice memo. I have to make the voice memo really short, but know that it's me trying to consolidate everything that I said quickly. But you can send me, ask me for a past life reading, and then you'll have it. Ask me for, and you can email. We're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, except for that. I don't know what elevated SMAFP means. I apologize. Try next week, or like I said, look at my website. You guys check my website out. I'm very affordable, and I have like Zella. I take every credit card, and right. So check out my website, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Have the best weekend. Big hugs.